Alright, welcome on in everyone to this episode of First CSP, the channel dedicated to bringing you the first council shoulder patch issued from each council in Scouting America, both past and present. Today we're going to take a look at Simon Kenton 441 out of Ohio. This council was originally formed in 1994 as the merger of Central Ohio, Chief Logan, and Socio area. We've got a couple of patches to take a look at today. The first patch for Simon Kenton was an activity issue. It is here the SA1 with its green border, light blue sky. I was going to say it's a green mylar. It is not mylar. Green border, light blue sky, red fleur-de-lis, red name, and along the bottom, Summer Camp 1994. Obviously being an activity issue for summer camp in 1994, this is their first issue. Also happens to be a camp issue. You can find that many of Simon Kenton Council CSPs will feature the individual paddling down the river, and as has been the case, we generally like to collect the first issue where it's an activity issue as well as the first regular issue. So the first regular issue is then followed up with the S2. The S2 with its yellow border, light blue sky, red fleur-de-lis, red name, and along the bottom, charter member. They actually made two styles of this charter member patch. The second one with the yellow border is the regular issue, which was intended for uniform wear. And they also made a small number with gold mylar borders that was the SA3. We don't happen to have an SA3. S2 is a standard plastic back. Then they had some NOAC patches that they made from 1994. And then finally what settled into probably their most worn regular issue would be the follow-up S6, also with a yellow border, just no longer having charter member. So the first regular issue is the charter member with the yellow border, and then the S6 was the next regular issue. But just to show them side by side so they're not confused, the charter member is the S2, and with no writing along the bottom would be the S6. Also, standard plastic bag. But there you have it. The first issue was the Camp 1994, and the second or first regular issue, S2, for Simon Kenton Council. I really love these CSPs. As you all well know, I do like councils that are able to maintain the same imagery throughout subsequent CSPs, kind of having a CSP identity, so to speak. Simon Kenton over the years had done it really well, again with the individual paddling down the river, and so a really cool design. I have to think that this green border one too just looked really choice if it was ever on a uniform, although probably less likely that those made it to uniforms and were probably mostly collected. Well, that's the first issues there for Simon Kenton 441 out of Ohio. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of First CSP. We'll be back again tomorrow with another brand new episode. Remember, we have a host of playlists should you want to go back and take a look at CSPs prior to 1970 or pre-CSPs. We've got a playlist for that. If you want to see first CSPs that have known reproductions, often where we're able to show you the reproduction head-to-head with the genuine article, we've got a playlist for that. Or if you just want to see the entire list of first CSPs, we do have those separated out into a playlist as well. So please enjoy, share those. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying what you're seeing. We enjoy bringing this content to you every single day, and we'll be back again tomorrow. But until then, thank you so much for stopping in, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.